Okay, and now I am streaming, presumably. How much disk space do I have? I need to clean that up again. I should make sure I can actually record this. Okay, I've got it. Navigate on my laptop. Hey, are you actually streaming though? I think I really want to know, are you actually streaming? Okay, you are. There we go. Hi, Shale. Let me close this here so we don't get echoing. Although we weren't. Oh, maybe it was just muted. I guess that's fine. I went out grocery shopping and I came back and there's a Windows update. I was like, oh. I probably should have realized that when I was leaving and not shut off my computer. Didn't. Hey, Turtle. Actually, the problem with Shell is that I closed them and opening them again was really hard. Technically. Or at least it took a while. I should have left my windows open when I... Hey, this loading is... I guess sometimes after an update that happens. Played since their last update. They updated the Halloween survival mode a bunch. I think they realized it was the most popular thing they've done so far, but I don't really like it. This is the problem. Honestly, I do not particularly care for it. Oops. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh, hey, there it is. Me sitting up straight near the Shadow House player. Just a little underslept today, so my aim's gonna be shit. It's gonna be good.
Game starts in 3,
I can tell.
2, 1.
I just know these things sometimes. Going down there? Okay, we're going up. Should have realized.
Fight.
God, I still don't know. Okay, this is the grenade launcher. There's a grenade behind me. If I just stay right here, they'll barely... Yeah, I took like 5 damage from that. Ooh, almost. Damn, he outplayed me. He went over me. I expected him to come there, but I didn't expect him to come all over me, you know? Just jump up and just land on me with it. I shouldn't have taken that jump pad. He was baiting me into it. Look. That rocket practically passed through me. That's ridiculous. Alright. I'm gonna fake like I'm going this way. I'm not gonna take it. Fine, my aim's better than him and he's got back up. Oh god, I got launched so high by the purple ball. Engaging. That little purple ball makes an implosion, and if you're close to the center, it really tosses you. It's like knockback for it. It sucks you in, but how much it sucks you in by is dependent on how close you are to the center. Oh buddy, that door didn't open for a while, you can't do that. Hey bud. Oh wait, if you're going that way, I'm gonna go this way. Never mind, you're not going that way. I don't know where you're going. I'm not gonna follow you. Huh, I can't do the lightning gun through them. I didn't know that. You're a teammate. It doesn't work, I guess. Oops. Ignore that. A little clumsy, huh? Okay. Oh shit, you're right there. Oh god, there's like 2 people up there with him. I'm leaving. That man's dead. This is a terrible place to heal, but whatever. I'm not healing any of my teammates either. Getting any assist.
Egg hunt.
Where's the man? Oh, he saw me through the... Of course you can see through the pipes. You can see right through the cracks in those pipes. Womp womp. Well, I am probably... Actually, I don't know. This is moving a little slow. I'm probably not out of this fight. I'll probably respawn. More ahead. Nice shot. What's he got on his head? Oh, I can't see it. I wish I could look at my friends in third person too. See what they look like. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's gonna be up to me. I don't like that. Oh shit, they're above me. Oh shit.
Egg hunt.
Oh, there's... Oh, he spawned just before that, I guess. I don't know when he spawns. I'm disappointed.
Egg hunt.
Dang it. And they're gonna get another spawn in 1 second. Brutal. We're ahead, but not by enough that we auto-win. Did that not hit? There was no number. How did that miss? What the fuck? Maybe it's because I'm spectating. A lot of games spectate is like a little bit off. I'm still surprised though. That looked like it went right through that. Okay, he's right there, but I don't think it'll matter. They'll have a spawn by the time I'm up.
Round lost.
Jesus, that was a long round. 14 to 15. Oh, I don't want to be here. Bye.
Fight.
Oh. I thought we were going up. I didn't know what that was that you did. Holy shit, they all just fell on me. That did not go well. You made a mistake. You weren't backed up by your teammates and you thought you were.
Egg hunt.
Oh, that was cool. Oop. Damn it, he died, but we didn't get it. I'm not getting out. I didn't believe in myself. I had to do as much damage on my way out the door, which wasn't that much.
Egg hunt.
Still are doing okay though. Go up here and meet up with Guy BN.
Egg hunt.
Pretty good username, I feel like. I walked. Oh no, it killed him. Nope, I don't like this. Oh my god, I'm so bad at that jump, I don't know why. Whoop! I should have tried to rail that guy. I mean, shaft that guy. I shouldn't have tried to rail that guy. I should have used the shaft. The rail is the single shot, the shaft is this thing this guy is using. I don't know if I've explained that enough that it makes sense. But that dude was very exposed, which means you can just do continuous damage to him with the lightning gun. Or if someone is far away, but like going in and out of cover, it's better to use the rail because it's really safe. And rockets are good for if they're like... Rockets are good for a lot of situations, but typically close range, or if they're dodging in and out of cover, because you can just hit such that you hit them in and out of cover. Okay, hi.
Wipeout.
We did it.
Round 3.
That one just, I feel like that just sort of anticlimaxed to a halt. I don't know. It was like a really long, and then this guy was over there, and
Fight.
two people just sort of died for no reason. Why did he throw his there? Like, we could have overlapped and double healed. I don't know. Maybe we threw them down at the same time. Maybe it was my fault. I just loves watching an angle. Probably not bad to have someone do that. But he literally just sits here. Like, he knows what he's doing. And it's just that. Should not have gone up there in retrospect. Oh, what knocked me back? Another guy knocked me back a little bit, just into range. Oh, the dude who's just camping is doing very poorly. That makes sense to me. IBN is doing very well. That also makes sense to me. Whoa, you went very far high up. Hello? Oh shit, what? I'm gonna chase him because he wouldn't expect me to, and because I don't like not chasing. Oop. Dot dot. I switched the rocket there because we were all there, so I just wanted guaranteed damage. Because like we were doing enough that guaranteed damage would be enough to take him down, no matter how well he aimed. Oops.
Fight.
Fucked up. Lean out on some. Hey, I made the implosion weeb ball work. It never works out for me. I'm gonna die here. Yep. I have 30 health, and I'm jumping from one person to another person. It is my fault. Chill. I'm baiting people or something. I like didn't want to shoot him because he looked AFK. Ah, dang it. Fine, I should have gone the other way. Where'd he go?
Egg hunt.
That's fair. Damn, she was putting up a pretty convincing argument for being the truth teller. IBN is carrying. IBN is extraordinarily carrying. You are camping here, which is cool for you. I'm happy. Gotcha twice. I totally stole that kill, but it's fine. You want that. In a mode like this, you want to full health as possible. That man's so lucky he can't hit me. God damn it. There we go.
Wipe out.
One more, we got this. Yeah, they both brought out the photo card. I shouldn't have used the rail there, I was being showy. Could just shotgun the man. I don't like that. Holy shit, you guys are watching all the angles and just sitting. Just sitting. That's why you don't watch those like that. It's bad. It's gonna hurt you for it.
Egg hunt.
Oh, I did 2 rails! Come on, guys, why are you just sitting there? Come on. Too late now if I'll have a spawn. Back there for 2. Well, okay. Stop him from jumping up. My shaft. Damn, I misjudged his health. It's fine. Worked out okay in the end, but... Do I have a heal ball? I do. Fair enough, I shouldn't have just stayed there. I'm pulling even. Holy shit, these 2 people are good. Game 1 never dies, and Guy BN is doing all the entry tracking. Insane. Like, what is this? They're way too good. Not fair. The only reason I don't have a positive KD is because they're better than me. And they're stealing my kill. Oop. Gone. I have 7 HP. I'm just gonna throw myself at him. I don't care. Like, I can't be useful in a fight with 7 HP, so I might as well try and do the most damage I can as quickly as possible. There we go. They commended me. One of them because I commended them, but it's fine. We did it. We did it, Shell. We did it together. Anyways, let's get some control going. It's time to take control. I think they actually used the "it's time to take control" pun in their marketing, so I can't use that. Use that. Some water. Is this full? It's mostly full. It's full enough. It may or may not be a shorter stream tonight, we'll see. I was a little underslept today. Because I went to bed relatively late, because my sleep schedule's been bad, and they did the construction thing this morning. I got woken up by construction, and then by a dog, and then by construction again. Because they need to, like, ship the things around the corner as early as possible, and then not work the rest of the day. Don't understand. But, I don't know, I'm feeling alright now. Feeling awake. See if it lasts. Oh no, the dog's in the chat. Followed me. The barking is coming from inside the chat. So, where were we? We were... Yes. Got it. Had to think for a sec. I have enough to upgrade. I don't, because I'm saving up to make my melee as good as possible because I'm dumb. Can't afford that. Can't afford this. I just upgraded my shotgun, which I think just makes it have an extra mod slot. And I had intended to come in and fuck with my mods off screen, but I forgot to. Sorry. I'm gonna do that now for real quick, like. Wait. Oh, I upgraded my pistol to have 2 slots. That's less enticing right now because I'm not gonna use it for a bit. Energy boost. Eh. I'm gonna do the boring stuff and get out my guns. I have a level 4 shatter thing that makes the projectile spread better. Like, tighter. Which is not, like, the best thing, but I think I'm gonna take it. It just makes its effective range a bit longer, basically. And, I can make Spin's rate of fire better, which I think is really, really good, because I want to be switching between all my weapons all the time, so using ammo quick is almost a good thing. And I'm just going to very quickly deconstruct everything. How do I sort this? Isn't there a way to sort this? Rarity. That's right. There we go. You can sort by rarity and then just keep hitting F to do these. I'm gonna deconstruct everything except, wait, what's that? More projectiles fired. Actually, I think I'll put that on shatter. And, I don't know. There we go. Anyways, so, what we've been doing. We went through maintenance to remove the lockdown, and remove the lockdown so that we could get into the research sector. Because we want to get to the research sector to find the head of security. And, we explored a little bit in the research sector. And we did find her, and then I said, not tonight. Yeah, I came back to save, which is probably not necessary. This game is saving via checkpoints all the time, but I wanted to save at a control point just to top it off better. And we actually do technically have a choice here. We have our first sort of major off the beaten path thing, which I think is eventually required, but it might actually be totally optional. But it's something most players will do, but I think we're not going to do it, which is to go look at the mold infestation. We've heard a little bit about it. But I think I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to save... I'm going to go ahead and save the lady first. Oh boy, it's chugging a little bit. Oh, this is the new gun we got, by the way. That's Spin. It spins. It's really quite good. It just fires a lot of bullets very fast. It's pretty inaccurate, and the longer you fire it, the less accurate it gets, so at longer ranges, it's pretty bad, actually. Like, If I want to hit something over there, I can do this. And it's pretty accurate, but it's obviously not doing that much damage then. Pistol's definitely better for long range, and it's more ammo efficient, but spin... Well, it spins, you know? It spins. Look at it. Hey, Boots. Hey, Sanguinary. Spin. So yeah, when we first walked in here, we heard the head of security lady. I think she's head of security. Maybe that's not her actual title, but it's basically her title. And she's on the other side of that wall there, but this place is all kind of fucked up, so we gotta go through parakinesiology. How do I switch weapons again? Is it R? It's R. That's it. Had to remember what my things were bound to. I find that the shield power really shines with Spin, because Spin eats up your ammo so fast, and you want to get really close to people. But shield doesn't use too much of your full powers. Oh shit! Holy jeez, these rockets! Gotta concentrate for a sec. Everyone left in this room shoots rockets at me. I think. Wait, no, you don't. There we go. Whew. Right? I'm still getting angry music. Ah. Uh-oh, shoot, my computer. Hold on. There you go, now I can see chat again. Hi, Dragon Friend, who's not here. Anyways, as I was saying, I think Spins really goes well with the shield power, because you want to get close to people, so you can get close while just unloading, and then use shield to back off and find cover, and then sort of just repeat that loop and not even bother with anything else if you don't want to. So here's parakinesiology department. Let's take a quick look around. Some training dummies. Some floating desks. A red room with a guy in it. You know, research. You know how research is. Your computer's corrupted the hiss. Would you like to shoot it? Oh, it's another guy. This one's a girl. Either or. Oh, hey. Emergency call supplement. ID. Altered World Event 18. Happened in 1993. Details from an emergency call related to that. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what is your emergency? Hello. Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire. Towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, and can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? And then the dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. I like that one. I don't think that gets us expounded upon anywhere. It's just like... I just like that one. It's neat. Anytime I have to wait in the meeting room more than 5 minutes. What's in here? Oh, we'll probably get there later. Oh, in fact, we will. I remember that room. Oop. Actually, just going in and claim this control point. And I'm going to see if I can watch this a little bit nicer here. Yes, I can. The ones that you see on the walls aren't always the full video, and also in this case there's a lot of noise.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems.
Yeah, we know. It's hard to
Simplification
understand.
does them
You do a very
no
good job.
justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board are linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who can.
Well, that's your theory, darling. People disagree.
Yes.
That one doesn't even go anywhere. He's just like, the astral plane.
Regardless, this place is
Yeah.
vitally important to the pyramid.
Ward. Maybe if I abandon enough of these, it stops giving me 5 and only gives me 4. Snipers snipes, but without being sniped. You have to snipe snipers. Like, this is so stupid. In the research sector, I have to use a specific weapon to kill a specific rare enemy. I would have to stick around the research center and go out of my way just to do this to get a level 3 mod? A thing I get a ton of all the time? It's just weird. Just do this.
Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly
Anything else here? No, not really.
systems.
A picture of
Simplification
us.
does them no justice. Now, the white
Oh, this is a neat room. Astral exhibition. Processes and best practices. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Murmur was being stingy with the budget. Presumably the director. However, once we discovered the we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the bloom and behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. It wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 3-19-3811 for a full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Rex. The White Vault, I don't even know what that is. There's a lot of fun stuff in this room, because this room's about exploring the astral plane. More or less. Including a map of an area in the astral plane, looks like. Particularly large part of it. Or not a map, a model, I mean. You know what I mean.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective.
Astral
But
plane.
It's proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality.
That's
We've
right.
been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls.
Or it is the pyramid. Or
We have glimpsed
as the pyramid.
movement. Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a
Astral
ride in his
fugue.
head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless
Jesus,
predator pursuing
I'd forgotten
thoughts,
that.
minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Remember that thing that we encountered in some of the training areas the board set up? It's that thing. Imagine that bursting out of someone's head. Like, damn. I don't even know what that is. Oh, the camera auto zooms. Like, I didn't do anything. You stand still. It's just like you probably want to look at this, right? That's cute. I wasn't sure that would work. I was just curious. Good on them. It did work.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
So yeah, they wanted to feel at home, so they put up all these little barricades that look kind of like the astral plane. It doesn't look like it's working. I don't know about you, but it doesn't look calm. I really like that they're like, well, maybe if we make it look like home, it'll be fine. My dude, no. Naturally, we have to navigate in here. And I'll tell you, my first time through this area, it was genuinely very scary. But now I know how these things work and how fast they go. Oop, that wasn't right. This room will not open while that thing is out. It won't even open the door for you. But it will chase us. And I think it gets mad, too. I'm not sure. I'm an expert, even though it looks... Come on. Come on. Okay, time to run. He actually did. He got close enough to do a little bit of damage to us. Button down. And we're good.
What was the Bureau?
I remember this
doing
because I had a...
thing?
I don't know why. I just found this part really hard my first time through. I died on it a couple times. I think I just really wanted to explore the area. Hey, it's Marshall.
Marshall, are you still
That's who
there?
we're looking for.
Shit.
Well,
We're so close. We need to hurry.
parapsychology, hypnosis lab, and extrasensory lab down below. Oh, by the way, a neat little thing they do. You notice when I mouse over signs, it actually puts up text, which I think is there to make it easy to translate into other languages, but also possibly for things like sight impaired, or maybe even hearing impaired people. I don't know how that would work with the signs, maybe with other stuff. His clusters heal other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. These things are just like, they're the healers. Get an early strike on it. They do have a lot of health. They don't move around, they just teleport also. So, like, they don't move solely, so they're pretty big, easy targets, but when they teleport, they can teleport pretty far. Oh shoot, it's one of the chair guys. The spin is really, really good against the guys in the chairs. I am out of power. It's just kind of objectively the best weapon to use against them. Yeah, I'm gonna use shield a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't. Here. We'll let it recharge. I think there's a sniper up there. Can't get close enough, hold on. Not quite. I was hoping I could jump out there. Oh, come on. Jesse, you can do that. Holy shit, they just throw so many grenades here. That armor regenerates if he doesn't get hit in a while, by the way. That's why this bit's kind of giving me trouble. Okay, now it's just a slow guy. I'm good. I cannot see him for shit, but there we go. I'm gonna quickly recheck this room, because I bet there's something in it. The extrasensory lab is sealed off. I think that's actually a very late game thing, if I recall correct. Hi, Dijon. You missed... Have you played this game before? Sorry, I haven't looked at chat in a while, because that was a very long fight. I can telekinetically throw grenades back at enemies, and I was trying to, and I kept apparently not getting them. I think I was standing on top of them. It was so smoky and hazy. It's just not a thing I end up doing very often. But I'm like 95% sure I remember that you can. Maybe you need an upgrade, but I don't think so. Precognitive powers. Nadine, send this to research for analysts. Read my precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and as such, offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Fences Bertram. Oh, you haven't played? Oh, yeah, then it's a little harder to catch you up. Yeah, we, undid the lock in the maintenance sector, and we met Ati. Well, we didn't meet him, but we got to know Ati the janitor a bit more, and he hired us on as his helper. He's weird. And he asked us to fight the Clog, which was a giant sentient piece of shit. And then once we cleared the lock, we went back and we talked to, Emily Casper? No, fuck, what's her other name? I only remember Emily, that's bad. But the research lady, and we told her about our brother. Oh, we got a mission from that one. Oral Knots Program. Summary. This report serves as... Oh, this is by Dr. Bethany Harrington, Parapsychology Department Chief. This report serves as an introductory guide to the Astral Knot program. Not Oral Knot. Those are the YouTube guys. Including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file OOP-18 for details in the Hypnosis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology Division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blah 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 session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that within the astral plane vary wildly between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Oh yeah, I got a dash and a couple new guns and a shield. Oh, there were more things to look at there, weren't there? There were. His cluster, that's the healing thing. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of His resonance without the need of a host. They are dense spherical compressions of His resonance. Again, I don't really find the enemy descriptions that interesting, so I'll just scroll through this one. They don't actually heal any physical damage on the host when they heal them, but it just rejuvenates them somehow. And the fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlies a level of awareness and discretion that was probably just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. What did we get over here? Oh, it's just this. One of these. Groupthink. Rethinking Groupthink by Paula Brandt, researcher. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by producing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiment blah 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 for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging them. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation in the mind, including manipulation of blah blah and blah 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 blah. Oh, what mission did I get? Oh yeah, so I got a mission to investigate the X-ray light box object of power. Where is that? Not too far. I should probably cleanse this thing, huh? I've just been standing near a bunch of hits, I guess. It's whatever. Yeah. And this is a shield I got, also. And I have a shotgun and fast shooting. Man, we're gonna have to rehang all these.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
It does make all the guns make the good noises, honestly.
We need to talk.
You got that right.
Take the elevator to reach me. Oh.
Really?
Is there one behind me? No, it's just a wall. Oh, I thought I had enough. Oh yeah, this is a model of the... You couldn't really see it in the red light before, but it's the brain. They were all hung up there, but while I was fighting that earlier fight, I think I just dislodged them all. Bonk. Let me just see. Wait. Can I get through there? Oh, I can. I can get through here now. I can explore these two rooms. So the hypnosis lab is where the X-ray box is. I'm gonna quickly go check out the other lab, though. Oh, by the way, I skipped over it earlier, but that one thing about the, like, the management guy who's like, I must have precognitive powers. I slept on a problem and I solved it. I really like that one. Just love how fucking... Like, the managers here are still managers. I actually missed this entire room, my whole playthrough, and only found out that it existed later. I think that the cool thing you can do here isn't available until end of game. But I think I just forgot it existed and never came back. Darling here. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. Or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. Know where it is. I like Dr. Darling. feel like he's probably not the best boss, but he's a bad boss and like because he's absent-minded and into his work rather than usual reasons. Official findings reports. Read Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. Hope it's Tokui. I don't know. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to the unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid blah blah blahs accompanying the use of his tapes, investigations sector staff. Marshall might be head of investigations. I don't know. Anyways, we're asked to look into Dr. Kui's background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of an involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported when hearing Dr. Tokui speak. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Tokui's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on these findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokui, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. So, this dude independently developed some kind of something or other. Ooh, I didn't do that. Wolverine Sound. By the way, look, it's the telepathy cards. That's fun. These are pretty good results, I think, right? That's well above average. Well, I helped. Look, I don't think they're gonna resume that research anytime soon. Oh, that's just one of the optional go do a thing missions that I don't care about. Like get you a mod or something. Again, I don't get it. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's well, this room does not do anything until the end of the game, like the post game. So we'll be back there eventually. I have not actually done the thing that room does. I found out about it after I'd stopped playing the game, and I was like, damn, really? But now we want to go get the light box. Hey.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I feel like maybe we should also look at this thing. Having a good time, having a good time. Oh, box. An MRI. Oh, hey, it's a puzzle. Wait, I can't do anything now. Oh, I have to use the arrow keys. Gross. I don't remember how this works. Oh, wait, I do. Oh, yeah, another one of these little things. I think I do. There we go. I think I need to make it look like that. Oh, it's right in the background. You can see it. Haha. There we go. Yeah, so you just gotta rotate it. Every time you hit one of the keys, the thing in the middle rotates, and the whatever direction you hit changes. It's not that much of a puzzle. The main puzzle is finding the symbol you need. Boost my Pierce soon.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you
Oh, I don't have the
acknowledge that
pierced
your
gun
use
yet.
of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Let's get this object. I don't remember what this one does, actually. These to complete the Oh, right! So the X-ray light box, for normal people, it lets the Aeronauts go into the astral plane mentally. But for us, it will do something different. I like that the health bar is golden copy / MP6. Like, the board even made the health bar. Can I die? I've never died in the astral plane before, but that dude took all my health off because he had a shotgun. I've actually never had that happen. It's funny to me. Well, the thing is, Sanguinary, is that it's implied pretty strongly that, like, most people who use these things, most people who bind to objects of power use them really shitty compared to us. Like, the launch disc, the best that they were able... The thing that lets us do this, you may remember, the best they were able to do was launch a pencil across the room. Okay, so I can't hurt the gold dude. But, if I get an enemy to low health, I can hold R, do this, and now he's mine. He's my friend now. Both of us have to stay still for a really long time, so you can only do this when you're safe. You also can't do it while crouched. You have to be standing. Oops. And they have to be at low enough health. But, come on. I believe in you. A friend! So yeah, two non-gold enemies will spawn at a time here, it looks like. Oh, you can move a little bit, that's right. You can walk around while you're doing it. But you're pretty defenseless, so it's still not that great. No, don't! My friend shot my potential friend. They do, I think, drop a little burst of health like a finally killed enemy will. But I'm actually not sure about that. Come on, you guys! My friends are not very good. Oh, they did it. It is now bound validated. Thanks, guys. Oh, it's over there. So yeah, this power is a little more niche compared to every power we've gotten so far is a really core thing that you do a lot. That was a little more niche, but when it's useful, it's really useful. And as you can imagine, if we manage to... it also gives you an incentive to go after the big guys first.
Took over the object.
Oh yeah, also. All these guys were not hissed, by the way. They were just stuck staring at it. It gives you an incentive to go after a big guy first, because if you can go after, like, one of the big guys and then control them, then, like, fight's won. You did it. X-ray light box. That's a bit. A friend making only run. You do have to shoot them first. Much like in real life. They acquired this in 2003. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named, gonna say, Jared. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's blah blah. The seized individual becomes to the user. The effect lasts blank. Once released, the seized blank as a result of the psychic trauma. The seized dies. The object has no current background. A janitor named, gonna say, Jared, found the object at St. Anne's Hospital in New York. Soon, the building's occupants were blah 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 by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to the perpetrator and the item. Fatalities numbered in the For operational details, see this case file. Yeah, some janitor just took it and was like, fuck it. They're all my puppets now. And I can respect that. Look, if you could suddenly mind control all your co-workers, don't tell me you wouldn't do at least a couple. That's why I'm not allowed to have any more friends. Well, I'd like to see you try and stop me. So let me, oh, it looks like it automatically set my mission back to the... Oh, that's right, and Marshall is here to make more, or collect more HRAs. The things that let everybody live through the hiss. Where does this go, then? Oh, this is the entrance! Oh, now that I cleared that, this is where we came in, this area. I see where we are. We did a big loop and came back around. Took me a second. Oh, other door opened. Neat elevator.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Well, I'll get to that in a second, but I gotta hit the bathroom first. Which, I mean, look to see if there are any boxes in the bathroom. Oh, a file in the bathroom. Rubber Duck Supplement. Rubber Duck. Altered item 52-AE. Acquisition date 2001. It's currently in the Panopticon, which we'll get to. Discovered in the home of Agent, I'm gonna say, Jared, after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Jared, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it up to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Jared was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an alternate item is being investigated. Agent Jared has been terminated. Friggin' Jared. Anyways, all these people are wearing HRAs, as you notice, so they're fine. As they're not. That's fine. Oh. Claim this one. Don't need to clear it if this is fantastic. You know what I mean. Collect. Kill snipers. Nope. Nope. Sure. And hey, my melee now does 50% more damage. Let's see, what else do I want? Oh, Seize does eventually run out of time, too, so you can't just have a powerful guy with you all the time. What do I want? I don't need shield strength. I feel like I want a little bit more health. Oh, can I not? Oh, that needs 3. That needs 3. I'm gonna spend 1 on Seize duration, just make it a little bit nicer. It's a risky move. And same for shield strength. It's just really cheap to give it a level 1. A nice thing they actually do here, I'm going to point out real quick, and I wish more games did this. A lot of games, it's like level 1 gives you +5, and level 2 gives you +20, and level 3 gives you +40. But in this game, it's like, the first one gives you just a little bit, but like, it's really, really cheap. And then this one costs a bit more, but it gives +20. And then it's just like +20, +30, like it doesn't scale hugely. You still end up getting the same amount powerful by the time you hit the end, but the curve is way smoother, and it encourages you to spread your points a little bit more. Because you're not like... For instance, if I just upgrade these 2 things, I'm not like... I don't feel like spending points here is worthless compared to upgrading this further to make it like 1,000,000,000% more. A lot of games do that. It's like once you're halfway up the upgrade tree, it's like, okay, I could spend 5 points here to make this 1,000,000,000% more effective, or 3 points there to make it 5% more effective. Hey guys, gonna go straight to the cat. Nice. You good? Could be good with the cat. Golden trout. A 4-leaf clover, which I guess I'll take. Mind if I do? There's a thing you unlock, which I think I already have unlocked, but maybe it didn't carry over to this save file. I unlocked it in the other
There
one.
you are. I was starting to worry.
But let's talk. I'm not even sure you can get it yet, actually.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall.
Head of
your
operations, not security.
Zachariah's dead then. And I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench
Operations
told me to
means
find
the
you,
people
he
with the
said
big
you-
guns, generally
And he
speaking.
told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her?
She's like, oh yeah, the dead guy talked to you,
Really?
sure.
Here's the situation. Darling created the
Marshall's
HRAs
good.
in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through.
Yeah, to be clear, she's head of operations, which means
Sorry.
I've been calling her head of security, but that was wrong, and I apologize. I think each sector has its own head of security, but we only met the maintenance guy. She's head of operations, means she's the head of the people who go out and investigate this shit. So, like, they're the ones who go into, like, the weird, insane shit that's happening. God. This is the luck division, by the way. Well, that's why there's a bunch of lucky objects flying around. I forget, it's not actually called that, it's called something a little fancier, but like, the, like horseshoes are supposed to be lucky if you hang them right side up because they gather the luck in them, but if you turn them upside down, they don't. So they made a machine that turns it up and down, which I love. So good. We took the 4-leaf clover. I'm gonna set this one off. An office toy. Oh, and this one hits the little wooden elephant. Boink. That's cute.
Collins, watch the situation.
Unfortunately, we're not level 5, so we can't get into the luck lab proper. That will have to wait for another day.
KIA, ma'am. Only exit is back through parakinesiology. Then there's no way.
Anyways, she wants to break through the Darling's lab. Because that's where the she wants to be able to make more HRAs, and that's where they were made. And she can't do that with the people she has, but we're good at things, so we can do.
We have to help them.
Oh, these guys are under healing influence of something. Not in here. There's nothing in here. I don't know why I went in here. Ritual division. Oop. There we go. We got the healer down. Oops, sorry, you're my friend. Well... So there's a ton of guys, enemy here, but they're all facing that Drake because they're trying to break into that. Because we actually have some helpers in this fight. We made it to our friends here. Oh dear. You can mind control the exploding guys. It works exactly how you'd think it does. Oh, he was the last one. So I guess we're just sort of friends now. Hey! How you, good fighting. Good. Everybody's good. You're good. He's good. Things are good. His health bar is going down. Seems maybe not great for him. But hey, that's his problem. Oop, never mind. Not so fast. We got a boss to fight. Parakinesiology Chief Lewis. And as you might imagine, he's good at throwing things. That was very close. Only my shotgun does anything significant against that shield. Oh, and he also has the shield ability, so he can regenerate it. Oop, let's get out of here. Thankfully, some of my allies have explosives, so they can actually help with that too. Move, move. You're in my way, friend. Thankfully, we've actually got a lot of health over here from the last fight, so... I think he also expends his shield when he throws stuff at us too much. Like that, he just put it down so he could actually toss up. Dang it, he's playing cagey now, though. There we go. Oh, there's still someone around? Damn, that dude took a rocket in the face like a champ. Like, not even a flinch. Oh, I maybe could have mind. I think he's a boss. I think you can't mind control named enemies like that. Like the big guys you can, but not the big guys. He's sort of, it's more of a mini boss than a real boss, but when they get named like that, I don't think you can mind control them because I never saw the prompt. There we go. Thing's good. Oh, I can't switch outfits here. And wait. Can't make Pierce yet. I need more source. Not that much more though. Hold on. Can I just sorta... Oh, Sea Speed is a really good one. Because it's such a niche thing to equip that, like, it busts you by a lot when you do equip it. In fact, I think I'm gonna equip it. Instead of making my evade cost less, I'm gonna seize fast. But, okay, I think that was just... I think I just dismantled just enough stuff that I can make a new gun. Pierce. Which I'm going to put in place of Shatter, because Spin is already kind of a close-range weapon. So for now, I'm going to do that. Extra Zoom? Damage while aiming. So Pierce is the, it's a sniper rifle, basically. It's precise, it has a charge shot, and it penetrates armor. I think it goes straight through the armor and hits health directly. I'm not sure, though. It takes a lot of time to power up, and also eats a lot of your ammo. You cannot fire it until it's at least halfway there. But it's extraordinarily powerful, especially... And I think it has a higher headshot bonus than other weapons. It's quite good, and I like it. I will probably be using it a lot. Mind control people who don't have names. Threshold Kid Proposal. By Bethany Harrington, parapsychologist. With the recent arrival of the... There are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other blanks for blank to play with, and blank is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. About a frightening new concepts. That's a typo. Solution. Will require a slow, I'm gonna say kid-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can even have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee this kid will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a child to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, kids love puppets. Yeah, so that's what they think the Threshold Kids is. Working here... Look, you don't have to be crazy to work in research, but it helps. Wait, oh, this is what we just fought. The Hiss Warped. They wield only paranatural abilities, like the Drifters. They can shield themselves, and then launch that stuff at people. They're very hard to kill. Because maybe they have more Hiss reinforcement. Why don't they use guns? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential in the host that become Hiss warped, or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure only time? And well-documented observation will tell. Emily Pope, that's her name. Synchronicity Lab. Is this what I think it is? It is. This is the latest of... before the DLCs came out, this was the absolute latest game thing, I think. Oh no, wait. No, it's not. Not yet. I'm wrong. It's not here. It's another room. It's a room like the hotel. Can I get through the door? I guess not. Hmm. Okay. Maybe they didn't move. I thought they moved. The Threshold Kids. Oh my god, I missed that. That's good. There's 4 of those, and I think we've activated 4 of those throughout the research area. I think. Another one of these rooms. Except with nobody in it. Synchronicity Experiment. Experimentation with Global Synchronicity by Dr. Jared Gronson. Dr. Jared Gronson, Synchronicity Department Chief. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room, and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts.
The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, being located in the eastern part of Bleu. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way that we predicted.
So, that's fun. I like that. I like the crazy experiments. I think the crazy experiments they up to are probably my favorite documents. Just like... we made a bunch of rooms that look the fucking same. Well, whatever's in there... our Polaris... Oh, that's another thing you've used. Or not, Dijon wasn't here last time. You missed was we revealed that the voice in our head that's also the blue circle here is named Polaris, and we've had them ever since the incident we were in as kids, where a town called Ordinary, an event happened there. We found a slide projector that looked into other universes, and we went into them, and something bad happened, and we found Polaris through that, but our brother got taken by the Bureau of Control. Central research, but you can't get back through it. Ritual office. Don't mind if I do. Oh, don't mind if I do. Ordinary can't pronounce that one. That works better written. Or I'm missing an obvious way to say it. Carla, file received from H10 to CFON. BlackRock sample announcement. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for them to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be... Oh, this is a reply to something else we saw, where she said, like, hey, I sent you that BlackRock analysis. Isn't it weird that he has to stand in the background of these videos and do nothing? Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Yeah, some of these are you do sometimes find people responding to each other, but they're not necessarily next to each other, so you just kind of have to remember and know. It's fun. If it's something super interesting or important, then they will, like, highlight for you what the connections are. Vacuum chamber. This is the head of rituals. Whose office is this? Oops. Examination of Ritual Topics by Emily Pope, research specialist. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing called rituals. The of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment to the Bureau. So, if you ever have to go a certain way and do a certain... When you lose your car keys, you have to you have to look in a certain set of places in order to find them, and you always look in the same order. Congratulations. Head out for the Bureau. Oh, you have a seat. Hey, it worked. I was pretty sure I was gonna screw that out. Just splat myself. Anyways, I think that might be Emily Pope's office, but I'm not sure. We were in. Continue on towards Darling's HRA lab. If I do. Got an astral blip. Another empty containment. Another empty containment. Not so empty.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item.
Oh my god,
First,
Turtle,
a
exactly,
low
yes.
voltage electric shock.
Welcome back, Agent.
No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
She burned the ducky.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
Peekaboo. Burned it with acid. I'm gonna say that was a no response.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me?
Burn it with acid first.
Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Agent can understand our words, oh my god.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs.
Yes, see,
Sounds
Juarez
like
is telling
Darling
us
built
this.
them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Bit of a secret room over here, I think. If I remember correct. Might not. Yes, there's a thing up there, which I'm not sure I can actually get to yet. I think this was another thing where I tried for a while to get up there and I actually succeeded, and there's just like a locked door I couldn't get through anyway. I think this is another thing we come back to, though. What I think I might do at some point, once I'm, like, very leveled, is just, like, do an endgame collection side stream, where, like, it won't be on Friday, it'll be on some random Monday or something. And I'll just go around, or maybe in, like, the middle of the day, and I'll record it, and people can look at the VOD if they want. This is where we officially learn about this particular puzzle type. We already learned about it earlier. I didn't explain it very well, but it's...
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
I can try and explain it next time I do it.
Hello again, Director.
A little better.
It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So we've got numbered terminals. We have punch cards. Well, we have a punch card, but there's probably more. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of, I'm going to say 0 to, I'm going to say 420 hertz with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through the harmonized prism onto a blank. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank and the prism will be explored and explained. I have no idea what any... Wait, I have another thing? Oh. Yeah, it's just the duck one. Anyways, puzzle time. Another punch card. Another punch card. And a 5th punch card, that is? I kind of remember this puzzle, but I actually will need to resolve it. Okay. Unlike the other box puzzles we've done, this one's an actual puzzle. I think. I can't remember how this works at all. So yeah, we've got 5 terminals. 5 cards to put in them. Right? 5? Or is it only 4? Oh no, there's a 5th terminal upstairs. And we've got 2 whiteboards. See? That one. What number is this? 4? Okay, then I guess I know what 4 is, maybe? I'm assuming 4 is the 4th one here. Oh, that's right, 3 whiteboards.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Thanks. But over here, this one's different. Oh, because it said, oh, the arrow means that should be number 5 instead, I bet. He had to move it there because of the feedback loop. Dr. Darling is fucking crazy. I'm going to put this one in slot 5 because it was in slot 4, but there's an arrow. Looks like these 2 get swapped, so the solid circle, or the solid square in the middle goes in 2. I think the arrows took me a while to figure out when I did this. Not super long, but long enough.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I know. I agree with you, yes. And which one haven't I done? You? We did it! Beep boop beep. Yes. I really want this thing to start up by going. Yeah, one really annoying thing is that that lady, for the entirety that you're doing this puzzle, just keeps fucking telling you to go to the. Mostly, this game does not do that thing.
Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Like that thing where an NPC is like, come over here, come on. We need to solve the puzzle, come on. Like over and over, but in this couple of times it does do it and it's really annoying.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
Your gun is cool. Can I have your gun?
How long will that take?
I know my gun's probably cooler,
Nothing
but I also
here is
want your gun.
simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
Yeah.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
As head of ops, she's
Dylan will have to wait.
probably got the only person with comparable
But don't
numbers of
call me
secrets to the director.
Jesse is fine.
Well, the old director.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not calling you by your first name. We're keeping
Emily
that.
Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed
Darling having
to
a
a
normal
different
one.
kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Yeah, Hedron. This place looks good. I actually like this place a lot. It is good. Your pal and mine,
This will
Hedron.
lead back to Central Research.
Will it now? What did I get? I think I just got some mods and an ability point. I missed it though. Hey lady, check out my sick 180s. Whoop. Whoop. Can you do that? No, that's a director only talent. We're back at the start of Central Research. Yeah, no, this is Central Research. That's great. Hey guys, let's take a detour. Now that we did that whole loop, let's look at the other loop we could have done. Well, we'll still be doing. We're going to do it right now. So this is a bit of a side story to everything else. And last stream I repaired this elevator, so I'm going to call it up. Because it's faster. Yeah, if you missed it, or don't remember, last stream we worked our way down this shaft by falling on the various pieces of architecture that were sticking out. And we went down and we repaired the elevator, and then I decided, actually, I don't want to do this bit just yet. So we went back. But, we've heard a lot about the mold and how it's bad, and we've seen weird mold everywhere, but it is particularly noxious here. I don't know, my screen's turning off today. It's annoying. But I think we can just proceed right ahead. Hey guys, what's shaking? By the way, technically the correct move is to not open these boxes now and wait until you're a higher level and open them all later, because I think the loot is tied to your, like, ability level or progress through the game, rather than where you get it. I'm not sure if that's true.
Without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
So here's Underhill.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
Yes?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out?
Yeah, I wouldn't actually do that. I'm just saying the game has a weird
here
balance
could
for its
spell
mods.
Doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are.
I'm your boss.
The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before
I like
it spreads
Underhill
too
a lot.
far.
I mean, I like every
And
NPC.
these samples will
but
do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look.
yeah, every
My
NPC
name's
is
Jessie.
basically good in this game, honestly. But
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it is. She's such an asshole.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend.
Oh, you did, Gaijin? I did.
But to answer your
Fun.
question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
I like that bit too, because it implies, like, actually there's other people other than the Bureau doing this stuff. Like, she's a third party. She's from something else. Like, she's not from the Bureau, she's an independent contractor. We don't really find out about that, but I like the implication.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a great
From something awful.
oversimplification used only to ease communication.
I mean, the samples of mold she's gotten from the users of
Mold
Something
itself
Awful's room.
appears to
I mean,
be the product
goodness.
of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension. And the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
It is.
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just
The
learned?
Grovist house.
This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss.
So she literally has no idea what the hiss
I
even
need to go.
is. I love it.
Try not to transport any
Like,
spores
I'm interested in
outside
the
infected
mold.
areas.
So yes, the mold is coming in from a threshold, which means it's from another dimension. And it spreads very fast. And just seems to want to subsume everything. Progress report by Dr. Raya Underhill, contract threshold specialist. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to, I'm going to say, spiders, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these spiders are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. This is my closest approximation of her accent, I theorize there's a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, put down here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. Oh, that's right, I forgot this part. It smells really good, so people want to eat it. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor function. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our— I'm losing the voice rapidly— to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks. Threshold utility research. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled— I think we read that essay, but whatever— contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of this essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the blank creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscraper. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into blank blank blank. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Like, we could build cool shit with this mold tool, you know, it's just really lazy. That. To Underhill from Casper Darling. Hello, Raya. How is it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? Okay, so she used to work here and she... I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went.
She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything beside the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon. Michelle does not care for Casper.
Director.
I might not actually be able to complete this part of the quest yet, but I'm gonna see if I can.
It smells so...
And I'm actually going to remove the spin and put in shatter right now.
sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry.
Why do I have collectible? What's this?
Resonance.
Oh, it's this one. It's a longer
Vibration,
version of what we saw there.
frequencies, Waveforms. Fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me.
Oh boy.
He's trying to warn me of something imminent.
Oh boy.
I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it.
Okay.
I've seen things and
That's you've had a
overcome
report
by
for
compulsion.
exposing
It's
yourself
not just
already,
data,
Dawson.
it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance.
That's the hiss.
That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection.
He's just
taking the
hammy
virus,
enough. The perfect performance to me.
and keeping us from being wiped out.
So yeah, that's what we unlocked for the cutscene we saw earlier. Oh, and here's the hotline from the board. Objects of power are holders /665. I know what that is. To the other blessing. We hold the reign /law. We are failing in translating hyperreal concepts. Secret /instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. I think that's their way of saying objects of power are like something, and then they're like, never mind, you're not gonna get it. Forget it. We didn't say anything.
I wonder how this mold tastes.
So yeah, she's thinking about how it tastes. Okay. Pink Flamingo Supplement. Pink Flamingo, altered item 46-KE, recovered in 1997. Located in the Panopticon. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside... Wait, I put that... Agents noticed a transient, commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters, would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews, disguised as casual conversations, Transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during the heavy downpour when the Vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the file Pi 1372 for a detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of, I'm going to say 420 seconds before the rain stopped. Vagrant was seized the next day. After blank, he was found to possess no blank and was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. So basically, a homeless guy had a pink flamingo lawn ornament and they took it. Because it maybe it controlled the weather. Except it looks like maybe it doesn't. Oh. Hey guys. So that's what happens if you eat it. That's why you should probably not eat it.
In my personal opinion, I think eating the mold is bad. Excuse me? Excuse me? Sir? Sir? Sir, I'm the director. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Excuse me, door stuck! Door stuck! Door stuck!
Are those people?
This thing can lack in damage a little bit if you don't hit the headshots, but if you do, it does crazy damage. So. And these are explosive. And they will set each other off. Wait. Came in this way. Okay, yeah. The fuck? Come back, Mr. Zombie. Thank you. I'm at half health, so I'm playing this a little bit lame. But then again, these zombies are just really easy to cheese for the most part, and when you're in an open area, anyway. If you're not, like they can swarm you because they have a lot of oh shit, they have a lot of health, and there is a very ranged one up there. Those guys I just shot are both ranged ones, and they shoot like, if I remember correctly, they shoot a single really powerful spore. Restrooms. Well, it used to be a restroom. We don't get a map for here, naturally, because that wouldn't make any sense now, would it? Mold, mold everywhere. And so much yummy for me. Can't get there yet. Not. Oh wait, maybe we can. Oop. Oh hey. Jesus. That thing was ridiculous.
Found one.
There's our first. Oh, that's right. They actually give us a little hint. If we select. So yeah. There's actually one. So we need to collect 5 mold samples, and each strain of the mold has a different hint for where it might be. Near fresh corpses, near toilets, near televisions, near the pit, and then I don't remember what the one was. Here's a control point, so we can quickly get back down here. Kind of annoyingly, there's not a control point at the entrance area. Yeah, this whole area is pretty creepy. It's definitely the horror. I mean, there's a lot of sort of horror aspects of this game, but this is definitely the, like, zombie-themed scary section, I would say. Buddy. Oh. These guys have enough health that sometimes just nicer to mind control them, to kill them. So yeah, this was an expedition that didn't go so well. Here we go. Grows near fresh corpses.
One of the samples.
I think that's all we got to do here for the moment. Although there's definitely some stuff up there we can't get at yet. Let's go all the way down. Oh, yeah, if you get close to those things, they can also just detach and explode themselves.
This looks like
That's the one that grows near the pit. In this case, it's in the pit. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. It hurts you. I guess glowy, sparky stuff is bad. Who would have known? Who could have known? This area is also making my frame rate chug a little bit. I wonder why. The rest of the game's been fine. Kind of surprised. Anyway, there's one that's near toilets, so it's obviously gonna be... Oh! And yeah, throwing stuff at them is not very effective. They're pretty resistant to it. Not a, And I love that there's just, like, spores that come out of the wall, like, just puffs of gross shit. I feel like I just missed one. Like, there should have been one near those toilets. But whatever. I am 5. Oh, here we go.
One of Underhill's samples.
I'm gonna learn how to survival. Let's join the Threshold Kids. It's a book that's just called Gone. It's Mr. Bones.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees.
It's got a fucking mask.
Happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well, but accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
So yeah, remember that they thought that this would be an engaging and fun way for kids to learn things. So, you nailed it, is what I'm saying. They obviously nailed it. Oh, jeez! Yeah, they can just sort of show up, too. Like, I just went through... Oop! I thought there might be another one. Okay, there's gotta be one in here, because this is the restaurant area. Up here? Got it.
This looks like a good one.
I feel like that was just a Serious Sam
samples.
yelling thing.
I should get these back to Underhill.
Like, am I the only one who just heard, like, in the, like, very resonantly in the background, just the Serious Sam bomb guys yelling? I feel like that's... Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you thought that the Threshold Kids was like, why would this... No, this is just what the Bureau makes kids.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Excellent.
Now leave me to it.
I need to get going.
So we need to give her time to finish the sample, which I think is the game's way of saying you can't complete the next area yet. You don't have the abilities. Let me just see what happens if I talk to her.
Do you need something?
No, I'm good.
I need to get going.
That's what I need.
Try not to transport any spores.
I hate guard duty down here.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, wait. No. Fastest way. Fastest way to go is this way, actually. Oh, dang it. You do have to go through her lab, unfortunately. It's kind of...
We don't want to have to come save you.
Come to visit, Director?
Nope, this is just faster. To go into the mold hellscape is a faster way to get back to the normal hellscape. Due to teleporting. You know how it is. Later, dudes. Wait. Up this way? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've beefed it. I have beefed this very hard. Oh boy. No? Okay, I'm good. Fine. I just need to get to the control point. Ah, good. Never mind, things are fine. What did I want to upgrade before? Oh yeah, I wanted some more health. For safety's sake. Don't think I can do anything else. If threshold? Did I not? Was there... Odd. Like there's maybe something I could have gone to that I didn't clear out yet. Whatever. Central Executive. Yeah, anyways, I'm pretty sure since I want to go to Central Executive, if I went the normal way, I would have had to go up the elevator, out to the other elevator, and then go through the loading zone to Central Executive, or I could just go do it, which is a little bit faster, as long as I don't stop to shoot things. But unfortunately, they stopped to shoot me, so it was dangerous. But it turned out fine. I made it. I made it. I didn't beef it. I just came close to beefing it. Let's see. What's next? Forget what our goal is, because I got distracted by mold. Oh, I think we're going to go talk to Franklin. Right? That's her name? Bad that I don't remember.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he...
What collectible do I have? Oh. Whoa, what is with the... That was weird. Why is there video compression artifacts? Huh. That tells me something about how this game works. That's interesting to me. I'm gonna think about that later. Oh, right. She wants me to go to Blackrock Processing in the maintenance sector to retrieve more Blackrock prisms.
Who does she think she
But I'm gonna stop and talk to Emily.
She must think physical alterations in his corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Do you have anything new to tell me about?
Hi, Jesse.
You don't. Wait. You do.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Owned.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had.
Keep in mind, she's like
volatile
second in
material.
command of
It's
research,
ridiculous.
so.
I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the
Fascinating.
shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Love her.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we
He summoned the shark with the
materials,
water.
altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
Ocean View Motel and Casino?
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Tell me about control
What can you
points.
tell me about control points?
Well, personally, I think it's a better
They're
mode than
nexus points
CTF,
that the
but not
oldest
as fun
has
as
unique
Payload.
energies.
No,
I wrote a
that's-
30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling
Welcome,
didn't even
Turtle.
get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No.
Oh, I'm saying
Wait,
Emily
you
might.
mean physically?
Emily's a casual TF2er,
No,
let's
not
be
that
real.
I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
She's so good.
See you soon.
Be careful out there. Physical alterations in extraterrestrials.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries.
Okay, so
She wants us to crack Darling's.
I'm gonna go to maintenance and talk to the guy there. I think that might be close to where I actually want to go, but I didn't look. I'm gonna talk to the security chief of maintenance. It's actually not clear to me if Farouche is the security chief of everything, and he just stays in maintenance because that's where they need the most security, or if he's specifically the security chief of maintenance. Girl, I think that has a lot to do with current weapon design than anything. But I won't get into it too long. I don't have enough stream time left to talk about that. But a control point is actually
Marshall
even more
knows
that.
something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan.
Not here.
Once I find him.
Huh.
Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Where are we going? We want to go to central maintenance, turns out. Okay. I don't know where Arish is. I'm gonna make my way to central maintenance on foot. Hold up. I want to switch off of Shatter now that I'm not fighting zombies. Especially if I'm fighting these guys. Ooh, he went flying. I mean, they were already flying, but you know what I mean. I think if you haven't gotten shield by now, this is where you get really pushed to do it. This way. Blackrock processing. Here we go. Oh, we were here before, but we couldn't go any further, if you'll recall correct. You're my friend now. Oh. Oh, got them both. That's what you do when you get a double headshot kill. Required. Why is angry music still playing? Oh, I have a friend. See, because I hit the headshot, I went right through. I think it just did damage directly to health and ignored his shields. I think that's what that. Can I make this? Feels bad, man. I don't know if I can do this. Let me give it a shot. Cannot. Cannot. Almost did. That's not correct. Aw, hi Ollie. Give Holly whatever she wants. Maybe it's pets. I want to get to Blackrock processing. I think I'm right around the corner from it. We stan Ollie here. For sure. It's an Ollie standing stream. If you don't love her, get the fuck out. You're an auntie. Aunties don't reblog, please. Okay, looks like I maybe should go in through ventilation. Huh? In fact, is that what the description in the mission says? It would. Doesn't. Ventilation. Oh, wait! Before any of that. We've got a very important thing we need to do. Did the elevator just change the lighting really abruptly? Or is that just me? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh wait, this is the coolant pumps. Fuck? The elevator was going up when I got here. Weird. This is where I want to go. Anyway, that wasn't the right way. It might be salami. Maybe you should give her salami. Just little, He doesn't have any new quests for us. I was hoping he did. Okay, well, I thought he might have a new quest for us, but he doesn't. So I'm gonna go back here to this control point, use it to warp to another control point. Bye guys, I don't really need to fight you, so I won't. Ventilation is red. Oh, that's weird. Do I get there from here somehow? Shit. Again, I am lost in maintenance. Damn it. Okay. Really wish it gave me more guidance and say that every time. Energy converter room? Maybe. I can figure out where I want to go everywhere else just fine, but maintenance is so vertical and there's places that overlap other places, but you can't actually travel between them easily. And it's just like, Jesus, give me a hand. I mean, at this point I can... Sort of dash through the whole thing, I guess. So quack. Wait. How comes I can't get up there? Why are the doors closed? That doesn't seem correct. This door should be open. Okay. Oh, yes. I think it's from here. Yes. There it is. That's right. This elevator went to the Black Rock Quarry, but the doors wouldn't open yet. Unless I need to go find the key card for these doors, but I don't think so, because it would tell me that. I think it's up there, but I'm just gonna check down here, because I think there's another door here, too. Oh no, it's clearance level 5. What about this one up here? It's also clearance level 5. This is the back way in, I guess. Fuck. Maintenance Atlas Chamber. That means. God, maybe it is over there. Somehow. Lost in maintenance. Later, guys. Not fighting you. You do not need a warehousey, maintenance-y, sewery level in your game. I guess they, in this particular instance, they kind of did need a maybe. I gotta make it confusing. Okay, it seemed like it was directing me here. Is there a button I can hit? Is there a door I didn't do? Oh. Nope. Yep. Turbine room. There it is. Oh no, it's the possessed things from Alan Wake. I almost said from Max Payne. What about's down here? Don't mind if I do. Gotta turn the turbines off to get across them, of course, naturally. Didn't I just pull this out? Am I crazy? Didn't I literally just pull that out? Wait. What? Did I pull a box from somewhere else? I'm so confused. I feel like that box just duplicated. Very confused. Okay, well that looks pretty important, so I'm gonna go over here first. Oh! Fuck. Fuck. I'm back in the area. Like this area's, it's pretty quick when you don't have to deal with the turbines. So that's just like a drop down to go back, I guess. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. 1 second here, I gotta refresh my lap. Reconnected the chat. If you said anything in the last minute, I probably didn't. But it's late enough that nobody probably... Wait. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. There we go.
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
You can't actually see anyone out there, no matter how you look. Oh, I knew you were still around. Just check it's quieter as time goes on. So I figured I probably didn't miss much. Last thing I saw was Shell, saying, "How comes close?" And then my computer, like, shut itself off and reconnected, but I don't think it didn't reconnect. Okay, we're back in the Ocean View Motel. Belle opens the doors. Right in the painting. Oh, third bell ring opens both doors. That's easy. You gotta make the rooms match up. Like in the synchronicity thing. The chair's actually pulled out. Oop, I think that did it. Because there was an eerie noise. Yeah. Pants on the left. Excellent. Oh, that made the third door open with the key. You can't crouch in here, so I can't make her dance to it, unfortunately. Well, I kinda can. It's kind of too energetic for this dance, for this song, but... One. 2. 3. Hey, there's a bridge now. So that's how that works. Oh, I took a little bit of damage from that. Crouching doesn't let me get through that any faster, huh? These doors are cool as heck, by the way. I'm sort of passing by them because I've been through them a bunch. There's a lot of them in the game. I really like how good they are. And the thick, chunky noises they make when they close and open. Yeah, the first few times I went through them, I was definitely like, this is scary to me. They look like crushers, but... Which is part of the reason that I just sort of pressed myself against them to get through ASAP.
Okay,
but...
we need to find a way to Blackrock Processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Right. Atlas Theory by Dr. Hubert Tan, research specialist, and man going his own way. No, it's not that. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, the file Atlas 03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory that this change corresponds to house shifts, and the Atlas is a of the itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which is very doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same something material as the rest of that. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. I guess I should probably specify, the Atlas room is what we just went through. I think. When they talk about the Atlas room, they mean that weird, like, hallway that just sort of connects various parts of the house. There's a bunch of stuff in there, but we can't get it. What I like about this game, there's an even amount of men and women in it. Makes a lot of sense. Including in the enemies, if you really pay attention. Oop. Friends. I wish I'd gone the other way first then, but that's fine. I'll come back. So yeah, if you actually headshot them, using the Pierce is a pretty good alternative to, if you're dealing with like medium-sized enemies that have armor, you can use the Pierce to just go right through it. It works pretty dang well. And especially on these dudes that can recreate shields. Because getting their shield down again and again is kind of the worst. The Pierce is kind of specifically designed to take down these dudes in the same way that the Spin is really good at taking down the, like, flying dudes that throw shit at you. And it's just kind of like their counter. Up where? Oh, I see. Was that you talking to me? Here, actually, I'm gonna go back, because I'm pretty sure I missed a little room somewhere. No? Oh, it's up there. That's what I missed. Oh, it's just a box. It's just a box. What was that noise? Oops, I kind of bumped it.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet.
Oh, we read this file.
They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. They found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana.
God.
Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Dream like haze. Oh, more astral plane pictures taken from the people's minds directly with their special machine. I don't know if we ever get to see the special mind picture machine, actually, come to think of it. Unless they used the light box for that, but I don't think they did. I think the light box was to let people go to the astral plane. Nobody's ever in the shelters.
Glad to see you're still you.
Oh, hey. Ah, here you are.
I'm not doing so hot.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
We'll push through this. The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
French's behavior. To Salvador from Marshall. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling Project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled these HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. I forget who Salvador was. Was he head of communications?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates.
So bad with names. Everybody in this game is normal names, so I can't remember them.
Was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation.
We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable enough to move.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while beside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell them about the mermaid? Excuse me? Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen. Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Enjoy now.
God.
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
I have fun here. I have fun here. Anyways, let's talk.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to...
I really like the implication that she really is just standing there staring during internal monologue. Because it feels like something she would do.
Death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC.
And they're like, well, yeah,
Darling's lab is just
everyone's
past
weird
Blackrock
here.
processing. But I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Not great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Can I talk to him anymore? I cannot. Alright, then that's as good a place as any to stop for the night, I think.
Scary shit in this building.
And just go down to the, Actually, let me just... Oops. My finger slipped and I pulled up a bunch of rocks from the ground. Let me just make sure there's not something on this side. Don't think there is. Negatory. Okay. That's not good enough for me. I'm gonna call it. Next time we will go deal with the monster on our way to the Blackwalk Quarry. Well, show that's because I have infinite bullets. This gun regenerates bullets. He would know. He would know I'm lying. Yeah, the thing about working at the FBC is that, like, you get to know a lot of strangers all the time because all the departments are constantly reshuffling. Huh? Because forget it. Thanks for watching.